Right, so if you're playing out in the open and if you're busking or rehearsing, whatever, inevitably you're going to be thinking about playing double bass rather than electric bass. This is where I've left this thing plugged into the briefcase. This is why I've got the high-mid slider down. When I first bought this unit, one of the tips that Clarky gave me was that if you want to get rid of finger noise, all you have to do is drop down the high-mid slider on any PJB unit, and it seems to cure it straight away. And yeah, that's true. So what we've now got is a very bog standard double bass. It's a nice double bass, but it's not an expensive one. I've got a shadow pickup on there, I've got guts for the D and G, I've got Ever Perazzi slaps for the E and the A. So all of this sounds pretty consistent across the fingerboard. You wouldn't know those from different manufacturers. And this is what this one sounds like going through there with all of the settings completely unchanged. It's loud enough, you can hear it perfectly clearly. I have to tell you, I don't actually like that sound, that tone. That's not a tone I'd want to gig with. Again, for rehearsals, fine, maybe for busking, fine. But I don't like the sound of this, which is a surprise. I like Phil Jones' kit really a lot, and I'd expected to like the sound of a double bass through PJB more than I'm actually enjoying it. There's no woodiness, it's not mellow. To me, it doesn't sound particularly double bassy. So if we switch this one off and unplug there, plug in there, switch on. Now this unit is somewhat more prone to feeding back, but even though I'm standing with my bass directly in front of the speaker, no. Now if I was to take the gain up on the Ho tone, that situation changes very quickly. I won't bother doing it for you, you can imagine what the results are. Immediate response, more finger noise. I don't like that squeak, squeak, squeak noise, but some people get on with it perfectly well. More to the point, this now sounds to my ears much more like a double bass. I'm very comfortable with that as a performing sound. No problem at all. Again, the volume level is perfectly reasonable. Let's give you an idea of the comparison here. This is with. Now, the compression on the camera is going to have destroyed that comparison. The actual volume level in here is now at most a half of what it was before, maybe lower than that. On your PC speakers, you'll have heard basically a slight drop in volume, a slight change in tone. It's actually far more radical than that. This is fine for an acoustic DB, but that will struggle to keep up with the 6-string acoustic guitar. Don't ask me how I know. Whereas this, even underpowered as it is, you want to drown me out, you're going to need an electric guitar.